I'm not a chocolate manufacturer. I think I'm a chocolate fashion designer. For me to establish a chocolate culture is to take all the nostalgia, to take our childhood fantasies, to take all the knowledge around chocolate, and to make it a one creation.
Feel so close to my walls.
I had this passion to make a place which is kind of a shrine for chocolate. I called it the chocolate bar. You sit in the most amazing place, the most designed place. You can drink chocolate for the first time from Ghana or Ecuador or Java. You sit in a place where there are huge blocks of chocolate around you, with chocolates like in Willy Wonka's factory, going in the pipes. All these fantasies, all this beauty, all this love we have for chocolate, it's all mixing in your head. And it's beautiful. I was working in Paris and I heard about a man that is making the most exquisite chocolate in the world. Suddenly I see a small man, I'm telling you, like Geppetto, cleaning his hands from the chocolate, and he's asking me, what do I want? And I tell him, actually I want one thing, I want to work with you. He just said, come tomorrow morning. I'm not a businessman. I don't think I'm a chef. I'm actually an apprentice, a disciple of this knowledge that is learning and learning and learning. When I'm telling the story of the chocolate, I'm actually telling the story of my life. I started in a small shop. It was behind the main street. Nobody can even see the place. I had my workshop there, and just in the front, I made a small shop. I started to make chocolate there, and it was so beautiful because suddenly people were coming slowly, telling about the place. Everybody wanted to see this shop and this small chocolate factory. Kind of a magic it was, because after a month, after 2 months, slowly it was rising, and I started to get phone calls from people to open another shop and another shop. And I'm telling you, I remember it till today, that the last deal that we signed, I said to myself, next time I want to sign in a place in Manhattan. I remember the first time I arrived to New York, it was the first time that I ever been to this city, and I see Donna Karan, and I see Gucci, and I see Jean-Paul Gaultier, and I say to myself, I have to do something like this. And I had this idea of making a new chocolate culture. And I think for the first time, we need to create a lifestyle.
Feel so close to my walls.
I exhibited it in an exhibition called Fancy Food Show in San Francisco. There was a woman there, I see her so elegant, coming with the suit. She's telling me, I'm from Harrods, and she's taking out her business card, and she's telling me, come next week to London to meet with us. And I meet this man there who was the food and beverage manager, named Michael. And I just sit there, and I take out the sakao, and I put it on the table, and I put some chocolate chunks in it, and some milk, and I light the candle, and he's taking the sakao, sucking it, and telling me just like this, you got 100 meters.
Feel so close to my walls.
My dream is that wherever you go, if it's London, Paris, Tokyo, New York, and you really want to have the best cup of hot chocolate, or a decadence chocolate fondue, or the most amazing chocolate ice cream, people will just tell you, go look for the chocolate bar. Look for Max, the bald man. It is so simple. You just really need to love chocolate.
To my walls.
If Willy Wonka had a restaurant, this would be it. No chocolate river, but plenty of tubs, bins, and bowls of the good stuff. Welcome to Max Brenner's, a restaurant that serves up all things chocolate. Catchphrase, chocolate by the bald man. So we met up with the bald man himself, owner Max Brenner.
The idea in this place is to take anything that is done with chocolate and have it here. I like to have kind of an chocolate emporium where you can have everything with chocolate.
Let's have everything with chocolate.
The bald man decided to whip us up some of his favorites.
So, we're going to prepare a chocolate pizza.
Max uses everyday pizza crust.
You take chocolate pieces that you cut from whatever chocolate bar that you find in the supermarket.
Shave it.
Shave it, and you put it just on top like this.
He also throws on some white chocolate, and in place of the cheese, marshmallows.
We take everything like a regular pizza and put it directly in the oven.
Less than 10 minutes later, our decadent dessert emerged.
I have to admit, I didn't think this was going to be
Oh
good.
my God.
Why not?
It's good.
How can it be not good? Melted chocolate on a warm dough.
Oh my, this is amazing. I'm not kidding you.
This is what we call the chocolate mess.
Oh my God.
Take a spatula and dig inside.
This is how you serve it in the restaurant?
The idea was always that we wanted to eat
gotta
directly
get
from
all
the
the parts
pan
that I want.
when our mother was making a cake.
Of course, what you've
What
always
was
wanted
always
to do.
forbidden to do, now you can do it.
Look, Mom, I'm using a spatula.
Max continued to stuff us full of chocolate.
Oh, this is so good.
Oh, yeah, Max.
This is the first time you're okay with being fed by a man.
I'm in love with Max.
We're going to be running around doing circles in this place in about 5 minutes.
Man, that's good.
To end your highness.
I'm alive. Max, seriously, I think I'm dizzy. Are you kidding me? The chocolate syringe. Juliet.
Oh, I'm not kidding.
Chocolate by the ball man.
Dad.
Chocolate by the ball man. I'll get it. Dripping down my shirt. Oops. I'm gonna suck my shirt.
That's what happened when you have overdose of chocolate.
Oh, did we have a good time?
Honey, Matt, that guy was the best sport. Mike was destroying the entire place. Mike is throwing chocolate everywhere.
We were dizzy after about
we
2
saw-
hours
I
of
was
that.
so sick to my
If
stomach.
y'all get a
after I
chance,
left it.
it's in Union Square at 13th and Broadway, right? That was the corner, 13th and Broadway.
If you come here to New York City, you're a tourist, that's the place to go. It really is really cool. They also serve other things. They have sandwiches and stuff like that, but it's incredible.
But everybody in the audience right now will get a piece of Max Brenner's chocolate. Everybody here.
First, what if everything you ate was made of chocolate?
This is chocolate pizza.
A real-life chocolate factory you've got to see to believe.
A few weeks ago, I sent self-proclaimed chocolate aficionado over here, Joey Cola, out to lunch. I had a meeting at lunchtime. You know, I'm the one who likes to go out to lunch, Joey. I'm the one who likes to do all the exploring, and you get to go to a fantastic chocolate restaurant.
You were busy that day, thankfully, and I had to go out and do the chocolate. Speaking of life, it doesn't get any better than this. Wait till you see.
Okay, well, we have creator and owner Max Brenner whipping up a delicious surprise in our kitchen right now. There he is, and he's known as the Bald Man. Wonder why are you called the Bald Man?
Well, can't you see? Look how it is.
Well, We've been sampling your chocolate, although I must say I just got one little box. I think Joey kept all the rest of the chocolate. And supposedly Joey has a chocolate store somewhere here in the studio, which, where is it? Come on.
I'm not telling.
Can't we send a camera just to look at it?
I'm not.
Please.
Well, right now I'm actually piggybacking on the chocolate that's in the control room. I've been stealing theirs.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, I want to find. I've been looking after hours. You know, I've been searching with a flashlight and stuff under those chairs, everything. So, we'll see. Well, let's see what actually happened when Joey stopped by the restaurant. Take a look at this.
God, it smells like chocolate.
Hey, how are you? I'm Max.
Good to meet you, Max.
The bold man.
Guy. Good to meet you. I'm Joey. Martha sent me over.
Welcome.
We want to learn all about chocolate today.
Can I treat you with really some chocolate?
Yeah, like Willy Wonka?
Willy Wonka Kingdom is here. Let's go into a tour and I'll show you all the secrets. Chocolate, you know, like wine, if you get different beans from different countries, you actually get the different virtues of each bean. It's the aromas, it's the bitterness, it's the smell they have, it's the amount of cocoa butter. Each one has a total different world inside of it.
But they're all processed basically the same.
Grind the beans, add sugar into it, got the chocolate.
What do you have here?
Pure chocolate. What do you say? I promised you chocolate.
Wow. Can we start with drinks?
Let's start with the drinks.
Wow. Max, what is this?
I call it the sakao. We take with this spoon, it's also a straw.
So this is milk that's being heated.
You decide how much chocolate you want to put inside.
All of it.
And this will determine how thick is going to be your drink.
Oh my God.
We created this cup that we call it the hug mug.
Ooh, what is that?
Crunchy small chocolate waffle balls that somehow don't melt in the chocolate.
Crunchy small chocolate waffle balls.
Willy Wonka is truly
He's got
alive,
nothing on you, man. He's got nothing on you. Why don't these waffle balls melt?
Some secrets I can't tell even you.
You'd have to kill me, right?
Yeah.
Death by chocolate's not so bad. Look at this. That's the greatest parade I have ever seen in my life.
Popsicle fondue. You dip your popsicle inside. Now, it peels off the popsicle.
God! I was on a diet, you know.
Banana split. Pour some chocolate on top of it.
Oh, Max. You're an enabler, you know. What is that there?
This is chocolate pizza, just for you.
My kids would love this.
I'll tell you something. If you're gonna share it with Martha and the audience,
I will.
I'm gonna share it with you. Chocolate pizza is very simple. You must get a pizza dough.
Just a
no
standard
sugar,
pizza dough, right?
Standard
Okay.
pizza dough. So we put some white chocolate like this all over. We take a little bit of this milk
The
chocolate.
purity is unbelievable.
Now comes the different additions that we want to have. Marshmallow,
Mini marshmallow.
caramelized nuts,
Where's the anchovies?
no anchovies. Bananas.
Pineapple?
goes
Would
directly.
pineapple be good?
Pineapple can be
Okay.
great. I never thought about this.
Pineapple,
Hey,
see
do
that?
you want to join the company?
Make it the Joey pizza.
We take it to the oven. We bake it for around 10 minutes. We have a finished one.
Look at that.
This is for you.
Wow, this is great.
This is
You
one
know
for
what?
Martha.
Okay.
And these
Wow.
are for the audience.
Max, this has been a great pleasure, man. I can't
It was
tell
nice
you.
hosting you here.
It was good to be here. Martha, look what I'm bringing back to the studio. For you and the audience.
As promised, Max Brenner has prepared chocolate pizza for every one of you in the audience. Don't you wish you were here? When we return, I'll show Mr. G how to make a classic pasta dish, spaghetti carbonara. We'll be right back.
From right here in New York City, I live like 2 blocks away from this guy's shop. Max Brenner, the bald man. That's what it says on the sign, right? Right around the corner, Willy Wonka moved in. The Max Brenner store, if you're a tourist and you're here visiting, you've got to go. The Max Brenner store is down near Union Square here in New York City, and it's amazing. They have vats of cocoa that are warm and churning, and pipes that pump the hot cocoa through the whole restaurant. And they have these little fondue sets that come out, and kids toast their marshmallows over a little flame, and then they dunk it in the chocolate. It's amazing. It's the happiest, nicest smelling place you've ever been. But if you can't come here, you can send this. This is one of the Max Brenner gift packs. This one costs $119, which is great, and it's chock full of chocolate in every form. And it comes, this is the best part of the basket, it comes with all the chocolates and all these different things, and they have many different size baskets. This is just a $119 offering. It comes in this really cool tin, and at the bottom, to go with the cocoa, which is just pure ground chocolate that you melt into milk over the stove. Oh, so good. Anyway, this is what comes with it, the hug mug. Here's why, there's no, yeah, you hug it. You fill it with cocoa and you hug it. Hug mug. How cute is that? It just makes you want to hug everything and everyone, the hug mug, and it keeps your hands warm when you're drinking the cocoa. It's fabulous. So, hug mug, Max Brenner, and that's maxbrenner.com. Between lunch and dinner, some can get a serious sweet tooth. When that happens, there's only one place to go. Move over, Candyman. There's a real chocolatier in town, and his name is Max Brenner. For anyone who loves chocolate, Max Brenner's what you might imagine heaven to be like. Delicious, endless supplies of chocolate served straight from a child's imagination. The store's part candy shop, part cafe, and all good. The atmosphere is sugar sweet, from cocoa-colored walls to kitschy signs. But you know what? That's just the start. All the chocolate is very hands-on. Check out this chocolate fondue, a vanilla ice cream bar that you dip in rich chocolate and roll in toppings. Or how about the Sakao, a combination of milk and chocolate that you mix yourself, then drink right through the mixing straw. Talk about pure bliss. And you certainly can't pass up the drinks, which are all under $5. For a spicy fiesta, order up the Mexican hot cocoa. It's dark chocolate mixed with red chili, ginger, cardamom, red pepper, and milk. The fiery drink is sure to warm you up. Max Brenner, the sign says chocolate by the bald man, but there's a lot more than that in here. There's waffles, there's breakfast, lunch, dinner, great sandwiches. I come for the hot cocoa, though, and it comes in 3 colors and 3 flavors. White, milk, or dark. I'm a dark girl myself. So if you come to New York during the cold seasons, I'm telling you, this is where it's at. Let the wind blow you down the street and into here, it'll warm you right up. You may be able to get a rich cup of cocoa at a couple of different locations in New York, but this is the only place you can get a hug mug. That's what they call these, isn't it cute? Because you hug the mug, keeps your hands warm, and you know, there's something so charming about it, it actually warms up your heart, too. Hug mugs, they rule.
Attention, chocoholics. We've got the cure for your sweet tooth thanks to a bald man with a bold dream.
It's all in tonight's mouth-watering 60-second hotspot.
What do Hillary Swank, Kate Bosworth, Orlando Bloom, and Chelsea Clinton have in common? They've all fallen victim to chocolate by the bald man, Max Brenner.
It's pure heart. It's pure emotions. It's a place where each one of us can fulfill any chocolate fantasy that he had, has, or will have.
Fantasies like this New York City hotspot signature dish, the chocolate pizza.
It's a dough, very hot, very crusty. On top you have pure chocolate chunks melted, and instead of mozzarella, you get melted marshmallow. All together, to die for.
The spot secret, a quick fix for chocoholics.
We created this chocolate syringe for them, very big, but I assure you it's a total chocolate satisfaction.
For Brenner, who has 20 stores all over the world, Chocolate by the Bald Man is about bringing back memories, like curling up two-handed with a cup of hot cocoa.
The idea was to create an experience where people can experience childhood, romance, decadence, whatever chocolate is symbolized for us.
And that's today's 60-second hotspot.
But first, let's get a check on the sweet stuff with Kelly and Kieran. Nothing says Valentine's Day like chocolate, right?
I know. And for Valentine's Day, give your sweetheart a treat with chocolate for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack time. Max Brenner is owner of Max Brenner Chocolate by the Bald Man. See, there he is.
Name. That's why you've got these hats for us.
In the studio with more details on how we can make chocolate Valentine's presents for our loved ones.
All right, the first thing we're going to make, and this has got to be great. It's called the chocolate mess. So really, you can't mess it up, can you?
Can't.
Or you're supposed to.
Well, it looks pretty messy to me.
Well, no, it's
but that's a good thing.
This is just the start. The whole idea is that, you know, we always wanted to eat directly from the pan when our mother was making a cake.
Okay.
Right.
The idea is very simple. The idea is first be messy. So we take just like a chocolate sponge or a brownie and put it in the pan.
All right, what can we add?
Wait, it's very messy, so let's put our hands into it there.
Then what we should do is take
This is the coolest thing ever.
Take some chocolate.
Okay.
And pour a little bit on top.
That looks gorgeous.
Like this.
You want good caloric intake.
Okay.
And you're just
then
dipping
we put
your
this on
fingers
top
in
of it?
there. You're literally dipping your fingers in there and letting us...
What about you?
Okay, so Max, do we put... Oh, man, it's good. Do we put it on top of it?
Oh. Now, yeah, you can put the rest here.
Okay, excuse my finger. I don't want to double dip there.
I guess that's
best
the
thing
point,
that
your
goes
finger.
with chocolate is always like scoop of ice cream.
All right, let me move this flame, because
So,
that'll be for us.
Let's have some ice cream.
So you throw
on
in some
top.
ice cream.
Yeah.
And you can put any toppings you like,
Any
basically, on
toppings
this.
you like. Now, we have here lots of toppings. So
okay.
It's
now
up to you to...
Toffee cream, I think.
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
With some nuts.
With some nuts.
Okay.
How about that?
What about some things for if our lovers, you know, always like some colorful stuff? So we put some gummy bears.
And this is?
Hey, put some in your, put first some in your mouth and see.
In my mouth?
All right, let me see what this is. Toffee chips, Pez, Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks.
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
Delicious. I love these things. Now, we used to hear when we were little that if you had braces and you took these and then drank Coke, you would die. Coca-Cola, is that true?
I don't know. Try.
I guess we'll find out in a few minutes.
There's a chocolate mess.
Best thing with chocolate is always...
Ooh, let me have that.
All
Let me try that. Karen.
Hey.
Karen, come on.
But if you really want a treat, have this.
All right. This makes for an interesting visual on YouTube. Okay, thank you.
You're
you know
such
what?
a girly girl.
We said about messing up.
All right.
So we
this
put some
is it.
chocolate on
Dave,
top.
it's just for you. You're
Look
my
at
Valentine this year. Come on, Davey. Come take it. Take a bite, please.
Dave, look at that.
Our
Take
stage manager works hard all year. The least he can get is
what do you
that
think?
chocolate mess. How about
It's like a chocolate soup.
You know about something that is really, really great for Valentine? This is a small chocolate egg.
Okay.
The idea is, you know, Valentine is about love, romance, and kissing.
Right.
So I don't know if you are willing to do it, but the idea of this small, secret, magical chocolate egg is when you kiss, you transfer it from one mouth to the other.
I don't think we're going to be able to demonstrate this, Max. As sweet as you are, Max, I am a married woman. But is there any...
I'm getting married.
Oh, you are?
So,
well,
getting married.
if you want to keep going down that road, we probably shouldn't do that.
Look at the surprise of what you have inside after the chocolate.
Oh, what a surprise! There's melted chocolate that gets all... Oh, pure alcohol.
Max Brenner, he's owner of Max Brenner Chocolate by the Bald Man, and he's giving us a Valentine's Day treat for sure. So make sure you check him out whenever you're in New York, or go online and check him out.
Their
Max, we
restaurant
can't
has
thank you
chocolate
enough.
running through the pipes. Max, very cool. And here's some chocolate pizza.
Yeah,
what a way to start your afternoon,
And a
huh,
chocolate
Cal?
bagel, too.
Cheers, Kelly. Happy Valentine's Day. And Max, good luck on your wedding.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us. Fox and Friends, coming right back.
Well, he's the modern-day Willy Wonka. This is a perfect pre-Easter weekend story. Max Brenner, creator of Max Brenner Chocolate by the Bald Man, have you heard of it? Is making millions by selling an age-old delicacy, chocolate. But not just chocolate. Chocolate pizza, chocolate soup, bagels, pastries. His stores are just a chocolate lover's fantasy, and he's already a worldwide phenomenon. Wendy Bounds of the Wall Street Journal to tell us what differentiates this chocolate maker from the competition.
Not so perfect right before lunch segment, right, to be doing. You know, it's interesting, and this was a man who is Israeli-born, and he was running a single retail chocolate store in Israel when he thought to himself, this is not the whole experience that people want when they're eating chocolate. Chocolate's a very emotional, romantic thing, and he thought, let's take this one step further. further, and he wanted to create a restaurant that would be the Willy Wonka for grown-ups, very sophisticated. Opened one in Australia in 2000, and then has gone on to expand worldwide. 20 of them now, and 2 he just opened up in New York last year, and he's about to expand even further in the U.S. These places are amazing. I ate dinner last night. I mean, everything from chocolate soup to chocolate pizza to a regular sort of healthy menu to make yourself feel better to pipes that are running across the ceiling that sort of mock chocolate vats. Pretty much sort of a wonderland for adults.
He's going global, and how has he managed to get the capital to do that?
Great question. What he did very early on was he sold a majority stake in his company to an Israeli confectionery dairy company called Strauss Elite. Now, most entrepreneurs are sort of loath to do that. They want to keep up most of the equity for themselves. He could not have done what he's done without doing that. Deep pockets are required, as you said, for expansion and also for developing the new products. You look at some of these things that he has here.
Yes, they're very creative, and we wanted to show this one in particular called Max Brenner's Suck Out.
And it takes money to create these new products, and that's what these deep pockets have given him. This one, you heat up some milk, you pour it in, there's a little candle in the bottom here, you light it up.
Let me show the hole here. Okay, there's a candle down there.
You put some of these chocolate chips in there. I did this last night. They heat up, they melt with the milk. And then you have this straw, this sort of stainless steel straw, which is, you stir it up and you drink it. And and part of it's just the experience of doing something new. And again, these take money to develop these products.
And he's got all kinds of pralines, and here's a chocolate waffle.
Right. He's continued having a chocolate store concept alongside the restaurant, but he also has taken the restaurant one step further, and he's going to expand along the East Coast, keep all of his sort of distribution there, and then go further worldwide.
Chocolate by the Bald Man.
Chocolate by the Bald
Wendy
Man.
Bounds at the Wall Street Journal. Thanks very much.
Hey, y'all, tonight on Paula's Party, it's all about ooey gooey decadent desserts. And the ultimate chocolate chef makes his chocolate mess dessert. Cheers. Cheers. So go get your sweet tooth and come on in. Let's party. Dig in. Dig in. Later, we're gonna be making a big chocolate mess. And later, the ultimate chocolate chef makes his chocolate mess dessert. Coming up, there's nothing yummier than this chocolate chef in my kitchen. If you like chocolate, this next guest is going to blow you away. He is like the king of chocolates. He owns chocolate restaurants now, y'all. Not chocolate candy stores, but chocolate restaurants all over this world. Max Brenner, come on out.
Brought you some chocolate for the party.
Thank you.